Yo. What up?
Basquiat, let's go. Got that arc, y'all. That real spit. They call me Basquiat. Y'all take my pockets full of that. Make me know that it's drop. Hate me, she calls clean. My baby knows what kind of legs she have. Man, city, I let it go. Hey, look around the dollar sign. Got a pole. Got no say this with the reasons. Call me bogus. Before the Basquiat, the streets was hopeless. And I'm always a painting pictures. Making new kind of smell of making up to all figures. We Basquiat. I'm full of that. I'm a dust storm. Boy, when it's a street pop, I got it all. My man will stop. Like when the brothers dance when they outside. Basquiat, I'm a citizen. Making the world so world for me. Basquiat, y'all know me. I top of the line, get up and they cream. I'm on my hustle, I'm all my money on top of playing games in the game.
Okay, yo, he's nice. What's his name?
He goes by the name Basquiat, yo. Basquiat puts game down on the bars. I'm telling you. Hey, we recorded a nice mixtape. Hey, do a nice video. Get some honeys up in there dancing. We can build a franchise around this, yo. Hey, want us to do a deal, freak.
What you mean by us, Vic?
I mean us, as in you and me and you. Putting some serious thriller behind this and put me on, man. I'm Basquiat.
What?
You heard me? I'm Basquiat. That's me.
That's you?
Yeah. 100.
Okay, nice with it. What? Yeah. Wow, okay.
Thanks, man.
Basquiat.
Yo, we don't need no major label to make this happen. And in the end, we reap all the benefits. Think about it.
What you thinking? I know we passed Colonel Young Park too.
Yo, Coach Judy was the best. I remember when she took us from park to park so we could play ball. She taught us how to be comfortable in places other than the courts and the projects.
Word. Yo, Coach Judy would have us shoot hundreds of jumpers all over the court with both hands.
And you go out there to ambidextrous thing real fast.
Now, but you were beast with the hops. You were like 13, 5'6", and could reverse dunk with two hands. Come on, man. Boom! Yeah, used to bug all the older dudes out on the court.
Yup.
Good times, man. Good times.
What's wrong, Vic?
It's nothing, man.
What's wrong, Vic? Fess up.
Bless you.
You grew up with a mom and a dad. Both parents treated me like family. My dad died in Greenhaven. His 9th year on his 40-year baby. Remember that?
Yeah.
And I turned around. My mom died from the flu. That sick parting gift my dad left my mom's.
Oh, I feel you, Vic. It's all right, man. Your moms and pops are good people. They rest in power.
So you're gonna patronize me now? You're gonna pity the little boy who's worthless, no budget parents died from AIDS? That's what you're gonna do? Yo, don't pity me. Don't play me neither. As a matter of fact, go play the lottery. Because, hey, you never know. Your chances might go down.
Vic. What are you doing right now?
Got everything, don't you? What do I have? Nothing. Man, I got nothing. You won't even front me. Freestlye need the back. Basquiat Stadium. And on top of that, I get banned from traveling with the team. I get banned from the locker rooms. I get banned from the arena. What? Would you let them do this to your best friend? What kind of friend are you?
Vic, you're being serious right now. You're serious. Yeah, you sound like you on some Welch's sour grape right now, man. You jelly?
I ain't jealous.
You sure, man? Because this is what I don't know what you call a slow tirade. It's spreads like some Welch's grape jelly. Are you jealous?
Like I said, I ain't jealous. As a matter of fact,
I think you are jealous of me. Yo, that's right. I think you jealous of the way that I'm laying it down with these hotties on Instagram while you stuck at home with your one Blasian beauty. Yeah, that's right.
That's right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, don't get heated because you went behind my back to get at Yvette, and she turned you down. Hmm? Oh, what's wrong, Basquiat? Yeah, that's right. Look at you. Out there drowning in the middle of a whack lake without a lifesaver.
Brother, real talk. Know how I get. I was feeling a little friendly. Got a little loose with it.
You know me, man. Save that riff for Heathcliff. Bet told me all about it. I kept it on low. See if you ever was gonna mention it. Get it. You broke the code, B. One never steps to his boy's boo, even after they break up. You broke the code. And you know you did. But you know what? It's still all love here. But it's you who chooses this life in these streets. You know, you want to get on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Tinder, trying to chase these thirsty tens. Yeah, use my name as a coupon. Reel them all in. Hey, sweet thing. Hey, sweetie pie. Hey, shawty, you know I'm a FOF, a friend, a freak. And then when they husbands and boyfriends start coming after you, you want to play the macho man role, start throwing hands, scrapping and fighting. Who's the one that has to bail you out of jail? Huh? Who's the one that has to pay these lawyers and six-figure settlements, huh? Me! Not you. Oh, no, not you, Vic. And then when you want to throw these lavish parties without consulting me, who's the one that took the bill, Vic? Huh? Me! Not you, but me! I hit you off in the past 10 months with a $250,000, Vic. $250,000! That's a lot of money! I don't mind you eating, but when you eat glutton, and the glutton on my plate, and my food, love is love, but I'm keeping it 10 times 10 with you right now, Vic. 100! As usual, 100!
You right, Freak. You've been carrying me for a hand. I'm sorry. I thank you for your generosity of finance. Thank you for your generosity of friendship. I thank you for your generosity of spirit.
You know what? It's all good, bro.
But you owe me.
Oh,
yeah, you owe me.
Yeah, you
big time.
How?
Dirt, bite, done. Remember him? Dude was robbing everybody in the towers?
Vic, I thought we never, ever gonna talk about it.
Oh, thought wrong, I remember it like it was yesterday. Remember when we were on the stairwell in the building? Remember that? We had just brought our sheepskin coats from Delancey Street, a senior year in high school. You were the hottest prospect in the country. and Donnie's jealous butt, man. He had it out for you and me. More so you, Freak. More so you. Remember when he saw brand new fresh sheepskin coats? Oh, dude lost his mind. He ran up on you and told you to run it. Oh man, he wanted your
yo. No, we were fighting. Okay, then he reached in his coat. And when he pulled, we struggled, man. And when he pulled back, he fell down stairwell by himself and cracked his head in his coat.
It's all good, fam. I was there. Remember that? I was there. I saw the whole thing. It's like you said. Everything happened so fast. You know, you was working off of adrenaline and pure instinct. I know you didn't try to do it. I know you didn't try to do it, man. Yeah. Anyway, I took care of all the loose ends when you ran down the flight of steps. left me holding the bag. Yeah. So your secret is safe from me, Freak. Has been and always will be. Safe from that same morality clause that you threw in my face when I was banned from your NBA life. So, next time you want to talk about food, remember. Dirt Bike Donnie looked at you like food. Who was it that saved the day? Me! It was me! Victor Van Leer, who cleaned your dirty plate for you! You're a clean freak! You're cleaning in the Board of Health! Cause of who? Cause of me! You got all this because of me! And don't you ever forget that! Oh, man! Hey, I just thought of something so funny. You gonna get kicked out of it. You gonna get kicked out of it. I need you to ask you for one favor.
Yeah, that's hilarious, bro. That's hilarious.
Hey, it might be the last favor I ever ask you, but you gotta admit that's what it is.
Yeah, of course. Anything for FOF.
Oh! Since the NBA megastar, his voice dripping with the sarcasm. Hey, yo, peep this. Let me borrow this here ride, man. Come on. It's not like you're gonna miss it. It's just gonna sit in your Tribeca garage next to your Aston Martin Lambo, and we both know they collect dust. How many what you got anyway?
Come on.
Yeah, you're right. I don't even want to know. Yo, this ride is the show and aphrodisiac for all the hotties. Man, we living life, man. My main man, frequency vibrations. We for sure living the dream.
I need this back at the end of the season in the same condition. Repeat, same condition that I lent to you. Pristine Vic.
I know what that word means. Hey, I won't let you down, man. Treat this ride like one of my own hotties.
No, you not. Not in this car, you not. No.
All right, man. I won't let you down, okay? I will change my ways, I promise. Yo, you hungry? I'm hungry, man. Let's go get something to eat. Let's get some grub. Huh? What do you say?
Wow.
Freak, I didn't expect you to be here.
Coach let practice out early.
You okay? What's going on?
Same old.
Wow, your shoulders are really tight. Are they stressing you out again?
Yeah.
Well, you know you always got me, right? I'm always gonna be here. Baby, I'm your ride or die. And as quiet as it's kept, you and I are the real team freak.
Of course. Word of my mom's. I never had this feeling with any other woman in my life. And she gave me a different feeling, which was something I fell in love with. I never asked her to be my girlfriend. It just became that. You could tell when we started falling, like, I get a text message and she's, who is that? And it's just like, oh, so we worried now. Oh, so no more of that? All right, you know what I mean? So that's how I came to agreement.
What's different about Yvette?
Well, when you could teach me something or give me knowledge about anything, I'm already attracted to you as a person. I love learning, and she was very intellectual, and she's a very strong woman. And in this life, I need a strong woman.
Tough matchup tonight. We could very well end up facing these guys in the postseason. So it's important to learn what we can and show them we're not about to back down. If we get it done here, it'll give us that much more confidence if we see them again. The stakes are raising every day at this point, so I better man up.
Toronto, Ontario, the home of the Raptors, where we're broadcasting live. And if you start the weekend here on this Friday night, 2K Sports welcoming you to NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan, and with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Taking a look at Boston, they've got to be hoping that the road will be a little flatter to them than the Representa, and they just concluded.
This is a special matchup. I mean, we've got here two rival franchises, a lot of history between the two. So let's just see how all this adds up in terms of drama.
And guys, I think if you ask them, as far as they're concerned, this game counts twice in the standings. I mean, it carries that kind of weight. It really holds that kind of significance for both of them.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Thomas is at point with Bradley to his side. Tyler Zeller out there at David Lee. And it's Turner in the Freestlye. Thomas' shot is off.
And then Isaiah Thomas traded last season from Phoenix over to Boston. It seemed to be a matter of fit and not production as to why they moved.
And it's DeRozan missing. Bradley against Scope. Bradley dishes to Thomas. It's tipped. And here we go. DeRozan. Oh, look at that. Hammers it on the foul shot for break.
Excellent work there in transition.
I think it's always better to go early in transition. You attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Lee gets the bucket.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. The lineup with looking good for DeRozan. No good from outside. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field start this one so far. 8 feet away, and he gets the bucket. Thomas got his first 2 points.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. He took what he had right at it there.
Now here's Scope. An 11-point game for him in the win against Indiana. Slum shot is good that time. Here's Thomas. We'll go to Doris Burke, who spoke with head coach Tony Casey. What's the news, Doris?
Well, I asked him what strategy they were going to use at the offensive end, and he told me that they did not want to have to rely on their perimeter game. Instead, he plans to exploit what he described as a mismatch on the interior, saying, quote, "We have the talent inside to make things very difficult on them. We're going to use it." Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Celtics have gone 3 of 5 to the ball so far. He dishes it to Zeller. And a foul calls on the shot. Got him on the way at that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, last year, Tyler Zeller both started and came off the bench, showing to be an effective player, even when playing heavy minutes.
Yeah, if you look at the games that he played as a starter, he increased his usage, and it didn't bother his production at all.
Two shots.
And then one falls for Zeller.
And for Zeller last season, his numbers were the same or better as a starter. His scoring picked up a touch. Still had a great field goal percentage, too. So really solid production in his first couple of years.
He gets both from the strike.
And I think the big thing for Zeller was that he found his role in the league. He knows to make the most of his touches. And to his credit, he is nothing but a positive force on the floor.
Now here's Scope. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10 to 8 points a game. And it's DeRozan missing.
Well, that's a warm-up jumper.
And so here's Toronto, trailing by 2. They defeated Indiana in their last.
Yeah, in that game, we saw a lot of sloppy play from the opposing offense.
about everything he's put up in this period.
Johnson the screen. Crowder kicks to Davis. Solid as a rock from 20 feet away.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Toronto's gone 0-2 from the year. Division out to Ross. Uncovered. Rebounded by Smart.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And there's Johnson. That's good. On the assist.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's DeRozan. Skating at 28 points. Johnson passes to Anderson. And so he draws the foul on the shot. And trip to the line to shoot two.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
Exactly. The defense is determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Shoot two. Shoot two.
Kentucky took me and hosted me on my recruiting visit at Kentucky back in 1979. Actually got his coaching start at the school as well.
And so he hits both. 44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Davis sets a screen. Smart dishes to Sullinger. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. He clearly knew when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
For Boston, they come into this one following the loss to Oklahoma City.
And I don't care how much you grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle. It's going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
Crowder kicks to Smart. Pass to Davis. Sullinger the screen. In the corner, Crowder with it. Back to Davis. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 2. We'll be back shortly live from the Air Canada Center in downtown Toronto. And power forward Patrick Patterson, competitor preseason, he said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about himself, who puts his team first and who works hard and who doesn't talk back, who doesn't do the negative things. He's a team player, he's a team guy, and he works hard.
Patterson was exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
Velcro value utility, I call him. The kind of guy that his teammates just love. They know he's always going to have their back, and he's always going to work hard. He's going to do what he's supposed to do, be where he's supposed to be, and do what he's supposed to do.
And off we go. Post-game, now starting the second quarter. And the Celtics. Here's DeRozan. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And what you have to break out of Valanciunas last season, improved efficiency. The game really, Clark, seemed to slow down for him.
Yeah, he entered the league a little green. I mean, would make a lot of mistakes, but had excellent tools. So with enthusiasm and hard work, you knew it was just a matter of time.
And let's catch up with our our sideline reporter, Doris. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Thunder gave them an edge. He ended with 10 points and did a good portion of his work from the free throw line as he drew a good number of fouls. Overall, just an incredible bonus for his team as he made a big impact coming off the bench.
All right, Doris, well, what do you guys think? Does any kind of big performance energize a player?
It's tricky, because when you work as hard as he did that game, you tend to be a little worn down. But on the other hand, he also has to be feeling terrific in terms of the confidence about the state of his game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, I'd say mentally, he's in peak condition. While physically, he could probably use a recharge.
On the shot clock. Thomas goes in. 17-foot shot on the way. And another basket for Boston.
And for Valanciunas last year, his offensive production was similar to the year before. He made all those turnovers. He also raised his shooting percentage to a career high 57%. And that, my friends, is improved efficiency.
On the wing, Davis. DeRozan defending. Smart kicks to Thomas. Steps back and fires. Shot is off. And Toronto will come the other way. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Here's Patterson. And he hits it to tie the game up. Patterson's got 5 points so far.
And they've got to talk to each other on D. Their miscommunication. And now he's able to make a play.
Sullinger the screen. Thomas kicks to Sullinger. That one falls. Coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Joseph. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Wants to get it to DeRozan and does. And that one's good.
That's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside, getting points in close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they let us keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. Yeah, good call there. I mean, feet clearly moving when he set the screen.
And he lowered the shoulder, too. I mean, they were going to get him there one way or the other. I mean, that was an easy call.
It's all tied.
Thanks, Kevin. I'm here with Dick.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. Comes in for Louis Stoll. Terrence Ross is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Kyle Lowry. On the court for the Celtics. Davis in a small forward. Jared Sullinger is out there with Johnson. Then it's Jay Crowder and it's Smart in at the point guard. Watching Jay Crowder, he can use you up on the break and take it out of your game. One of the most physical rhythms, I think, in the NBA.
And, you know, not the most flexible athlete, but he makes up for that with that strength that you mentioned. It allows him to control the pace. I mean, he's a walker and a grinder, and hitting a big 3 out of nowhere. So he's what we call a true game.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front part, no doubt about it.
Left side, Davis. 6 to shoot. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Raptors have gone in at 5 and 10 on shot attempts in the third. Here's Joseph, softly pushed in the fourth. And the Raptors lead by 2.
That is an elegant move to drop in the flow to their guys.
Johnson sets the screen for Smart. On the pass to Sullinger. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Sullinger's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
Exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Buck. Just more of the same.
His touch has disappeared on him this point. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Feeds it to the crowd. Sullinger's 3-on Johnson. Crowder takes to Sullinger, and they take the lead. Sullinger's got 6 points in the quarter.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Team 2 from Carroll. And 2 on the shot.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than his help this quarter.
Here's Davis. Good on the three. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Will be the right move, I believe, right now.
It's stolen by Davis. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And for Sullinger, there's Susan for communication. His conditioning.
And that was a concern coming into the league with Jared, is just how committed would he be to working on his body all the time and maintaining the level of conditioning that he needs. And injuries have been a part of that, not being the case, but when he's out there, he's capable.
And talking about Sullinger, he's been in the right scheme for the past couple of years. He's not a three-point shooter. He's a back-to-the-basket banger. He only hit 28% from behind the arc last season, and that was his career high.
That's good. Jackson's got his first 2 points of the night. With the ball. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Davis with the bucket. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. And in the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Celtics up by 3. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And now time to go to Ernie Johnson, who's alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson, along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Isaiah Thomas. What do you think, Shaq?
They were riding a 2-game losing streak coming to this game and could not afford to drop 3 in a row. He rose to the occasion for them tonight, big time. They needed this sort of performance from him. He took his game up a few notches. Love it, Ernie.
His field goal percentage was excellent, up over 60%. This was a player in total control of his game. He didn't try to do too much. He didn't get reckless, just took what the defense gave him.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us for Chicago.
Hey, how are you? Good to see you again. My pleasure. Great game last night.
That's what I do, right?
The NFC.
Pagnati, how you doing? Thought you'd be selling used cars now.
Funny, comedian. I thought you would have invested in some new clothes, maybe a team owner and all.
He's still rocking that goodwill look.
Freak, what are you hanging around this guy for? You know he's got company, right?
Got no choice. He'll be paying the bills. Plus, my mother loves him.
Thank you all for providing such short notice. So you know why we're here, right?
For free, right?
Since you mentioned it. Your client is quickly becoming a liability for this organization.
We've already put a plan in place.
Let me finish. Thank you. Myself, the front office, and the coaches are not satisfied with the adjustments you've made in your life off court. I personally warned you about the company you keep, and we're fed up with the late nights and showing up late to shoot-arounds and the bad press and the incidents at the nightclub. I told you Vic was going to be your downfall, and I was right. Something has to change now, or we're not going to need your services any longer.
Hey, this is about that Twitter stuff. Vic was playing. Okay, it was a joke.
It's not about that. It's everything.
Like I told you before, Vic is my best friend. I can't just cut him off. He's practically family.
Not really.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything, Don. I'm saying it. Freak and his friend Vic are a problem for me and this organization. And I called you in here to figure out how we all together can fix this problem. And right now, I'm only seeing one solution.
I agree that Freak may need to make some adjustments in his personal life off the court, but that's a learning process. We both know that. But this almost sounds like a threat. And Don Pagnotti doesn't take too kindly to threats. Is this a threat?
Call it what you will.
We all know that Vic is a problem. The only person who doesn't seem to realize that is my brother. Sorry, bro, but enough is enough.
I don't have a problem with what you're saying. I have a problem with how you're saying it. Now, I know we can come to some understanding without all the ultimatums of threats.
Can we all come to an understanding, compromise?
No more compromise. I already warned Freak. I told you. Don't be a hero. Cut that zero. It's cut Vic loose, or we trade Freak. It's that simple.
Fine, we'll sign on another team.
Good luck with that, Pagnotti. Because of Vic, Freak's reputation precedes him.
No, because of Freak's God-given talent, his reputation precedes him.
Everybody's been talking. Don, you know how this works. This is not about you and me and our history. This is about your client. Help him.
You talking as if I'm invisible. You talking around me, about me, but not to me. Vic has always had my back. And I'll give this team everything I got. I practice hard. I play hard. Yeah, some nights I got it, some nights I don't. Some days I might even show up a little late to shoot around. Every time I'm on that court, I always give them my best. I see how it is, though. I mean, us players gotta be loyal to you, but you don't have to be loyal to us players. Try to give me some father and son talk. Talking about how you love your players, how you look up for them. Come on, man. You trying to cut me off like you cut off Izzy. Don't you have people loyal to you no matter what? People you can't cut off? Well, that's me and Vic. Vic and me. Yo, insist, really. They can tell me stop hanging with Vic. What makes you think they won't tell me stop talking to you? Yeah, you remember? In 7th grade, some guy was trying to jump me over some girl. Vic was going to get some friends just to walk me home. When they came, we went at it, but I wasn't alone. When I got my scholarship, it was Vic who put the word on the streets that nobody should mess with me because I had a future. Vic was protecting me. And sir, I know Vic is crazy. But before all the hype and the lights, media, fans, it was just me and Vic. He's always been there. I mean, if y'all don't like that, I don't know what to say.
It hurts me to say this, but I see his point. What you don't understand is that the league doesn't have your back anymore. Not like they used to. They try, but it's too much. Social media has changed everything. And this last incident with Vic, that was the final straw.
It was a joke.
It wasn't funny. You know it wasn't a joke. Vic was defending you, stepping in to protect your honor by attacking another teammate like that? Talking about his manhood, his wife, his kids, his family, so you can be the big dog on the court? What's uncalled for?
And they all know your relationship with Vic, so they think it's coming from you.
But that's the media blowing everything out of proportion as usual.
It's not just the media. He's attacking other players, other teams. He's out of control. Vic just doesn't know how to behave.
We got guys on our squad who don't want to be here because of that beef. There is no place for that kind of inappropriate behavior in this league. If you can't trust your teammates, who can you trust?
What Vic is doing isn't right. He's bringing you down, and people can see it. I see how all the other players are looking at you. Oh, it's not cool. It's not cool at all.
What, don't talk to him? Don't hang with him?
You do what you gotta do, that's your call. But let me tell you this. You asked me if I had friends that I couldn't cut off? Yeah, I did for a while. Friends, business partners, girlfriends, wives, family that I thought I couldn't cut off. But I learned that sometimes you gotta make hard decisions. I mean, some of the people, they were just bad for me. They were bringing me down, they weren't making me better. They were good for the time that they were there, but I grew up. Not in age and maturity, but in mind and spirit. I was ready for the next level in my life. And I'll be honest with you, I've been on the receiving end of that. I've been cut off before myself. Yeah, it hurt at the time, but looking back, they were doing the right thing for me. Just don't tell my ex-wife that, Magnati.
So what's the next move?
The next move is free, it always has been. Question is he ready and willing to do what needs to be done?
This is messed up.
You take a moment to think about it, but think long, think wrong. The snafu should have been cleaned up a long time ago. With or without you, we got games to win.
Freak, gotta handle your business.
Okay. You've all set up. You might cut me off as your manager, but I will always be your sister. Twin, this is on you. I might not like it, but I will respect any decision you make. Yvette, please.
Cece.
Yvette.
Where's
Dom?
Dom?
I had him call you.
Why?
I'm gonna cut right to the chase. My brother is deeply in love with you. And I'm ready to put our differences aside if you are.
Really?
On the string.
I'm with it.
Team Freak.
Team Freak.
Alright, so if you're gonna be down with the team, I gotta show you the dap.
The dab.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh. 1, 2, 3, shoot, switch.
Swish.
Again, click.
Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Switch. Yeah.
Okay. Like that.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
This is it. The last game of my rookie season. Kinda hard to believe. These 82 games have gone by in a blur. I know we're on the outside looking in when it comes to playoffs, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and give it everything I have one last time. So here goes nothing.
Sports checks in with the loyal viewers for the broadcast from Boston, the home of the Celtics. The Miami Heat have won the last contest against the Pistons. I don't think I was the only one surprised, not just by the win, but guys by the hostile crowd. Entire new group. Johnson, he's checked in for Tyler Zeller. Jared Sullinger comes in for David Lee. Davis is checked in for Evan Turner. And it's Crowder in for Brown. And a new group in for the Heat. Anderson, he's checked in for Weiss. Winslow comes in for Lou Aldana. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Dwayne Wade. And it's Chalmers in for Gordon Dragic. On the floor for Miami, Bosh in the middle and Bruce Anderson at the 4 and 5. Chalmers is out there at 3, and it's Winslow in at the 3, a small forward. There's Green with the 3. Can't get it to go.
I think it's been said about 1,000 times now. Coach Spoelstra started as a video coordinator with the Heat, but he's been with the organization for so long. He's starting to become someone.
Here's where Boston sits right now, Kevin, in the current league rankings. First in opponent points per game. Fourth in opponent field goal percentage. They made the most of the mistakes that they've been able to force. I mean, they're a top 10 team in points off turnovers.
And as you mentioned, they've been the best in limiting opponents' points per game. I mean, they really take the life out of a team's offense, grinding things to a halt.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Marcus Smart checked in from Boston. And both free throws good from Crowder.